My mic is off. Well, back to what I was saying. Well, before I start stream, I was gonna say, hey, how's everyone doing today? I'm doing fine, all good news and all, but, how should I say this? I was gonna have some good news, and then, like, a few minutes before I start to turn on the stream, yeah. So for those who don't know, I was tweeting about wrestling, the Royal Rumble basically, and now I just found out a couple of minutes ago that one person that I had interest in has suffered a significant injury, a torn tricep. Yeah. Boy. I have no word. I mean, I was gonna start saying, who watched the Royal Rumble? It was like, okay, so here's my honesty. Not better than last year, but it's still good. It's actually a really interesting one because it's the first time I've seen where there's just less matches. There's actually 4. Which is interesting. Overall favorite has to be I'm gonna have to give it to the Women's Royal Rumble. That was my favorite one. That year. My favorite, and I think everyone's pick, won the Royal Rumble. Bailey, give it to her. She won it, and back known, like, she won it all. And I said, like, as a guy who don't be like me, don't sleep on NXT, because there are really good matches there. One thing that I kept my eye on was Bailey. She's like the underdog. Someone who's like, she's not gonna make it. And, well, she made lots of accomplishments than the other 4 horsewomen. She did it. She basically did it all in WWE. She basically won it all. Well, unless Queen of the Ring. That's the only thing she's missing, but, actually, I don't think when was the last? When was the last? When was the last? When was the last movie? At the pay-per-view. And why not go Wikipedia? I know. It. 2021. It has been 3 years. It has been 3 years. And why did I say King of the Ring instead of like the Queen's like the Queen Crown? I don't know. The Queen of the Ring, more likely. That's where the same time the King of the Ring tournament happens. That's the only thing Bailey hasn't won yet, but who knows? Just come back, then yeah, she's probably gonna give that a chance as well, and she show how undefeated she is. Anything about the Rumble? Overall good. Women's match went well. No surprises involved. Like no returning email except Liv Morgan, Naomi for the women's, and also the TNA Knockouts champion was there, so that was actually another good one. But yeah, also no Dakota Kai. I thought people were saying like she might return, she might be good to go in January, but I guess not. And yeah. Other than that, the Dirty Champion, Fatal 4-Way, knew Roman was gonna win, but I didn't expect AJ to take the pin. I thought it was gonna be LA Knight. So, that's something I didn't predict. And for Royal Rumble, next to the United States Champion, I personally want Kevin to win, but I know Logan Paul's gonna win, but... Can I just say the one time the ref finally used their senses? Finally, the one time the ref uses the brain. Like, every sense has been turned on. Look at it. Look at Kevin with the brass knuckle that says... That's basically what the ref had. And then lastly, the men's. I did not expect Cody to win. That was actually a shocker, but then thinking about it again, Cody's from Raw, Roman Reigns is on SmackDown, so... It's something I think about it, yeah, it kind of makes more sense. And so I guess like CM Punk, there has to be a way for CM Punk to face Seth Rollins, but remember how I said the torn tricep? He was the one who suffered a torn tricep, so oh my god. Which is weird because the last time he fought was actually not in AEW in August. It was actually December. It was actually at December. But I want to know like how he got the kick. Also, something I didn't realize, something that everyone should know. Cody lost a tooth in the Rumble, and I saw the Claymore kick. I literally, when I saw something like came out of the screen. I said, "Was that actually a tooth? Was that actually a tooth?" And it actually was. Cody literally said he lost a tooth at the Rumble. Sorry, I'm just there. Almost like a little out of place, so the camera view of my phone is good. Okay. But yeah, overall, Royal Rumble, it's kind of a meh, but it's still good. It's still good. There we go. The hair's supposed to touch the chat. Okay. You're here, and well, actually, by the time this vlog's here, All Justice came out, trilogy, and if you want like non-spoilers, then you come to the right place. And by right place, I mean kind of also in the wrong, because if you were just starting Phoenix Wright trilogy, you're kind of in the wrong, because I'm in the third game, and we are almost at the ending. So let's talk about that as well. Because, there is someone there who, if we think about it, she actually maybe, should I say this, related to the first chapter of the third game. It looks like we're getting near and near, and we're trying to figure out true nature, so, am I thinking about it, she may be, this might not be the last time we see her. We'll find out. It's not time, guys. You've been here for long enough. This is our client. Sentenced to death for a crime he committed 5 years ago. And we're supposed to do something. Well, let's just. I'm sorry. Okay, well, he's chewing on his wrecking ball. Let's start with the victims. Terry Falls is our client. He was sentenced to death 5 years ago. He escaped custody 2 days ago. Valerie Hawthorne, the police officer and the victim, the key witness in this case against Falls 5 years ago. So, this is where we led to this. The whole truth must come out. And apparently it looks like Harry has probably been convicted wrong. Who knows? While we're at that, we're not alone. You know, like with Phoenix and Maya, we have someone. Diego Armando. Armando. Maya's. Mia's. Senior. Not Maya. Mia. Maya's older sister. And yeah. Also, we had a different judge. So unfortunately not a good judge. And speaking of judge, the judge from last stream, I kind of already forgot what his voice is. And well, it's kind of too late to watch the VOD. I don't know if I can. Because, I don't know if I can correct it. Mainly because I know the quality of the mic is not well good, but it's the best we can try until I get something better. I still haven't checked on it, so give that a while, and I hope I can get it soon. Also, this is the year where Gumshoe is new to his position. The witness! This is the one who we have our eyes on. Melissa Foster. Or if she is Melissa Foster. She might have something. She might have something hidden. Something that Terry knows. And as for the prosecutor, not only this is Mia's first trial, this is also Edward's first trial. Also, he doesn't look like what he. Also, he's not what he looks like in this photo. So yeah, he looks way different. You'll see. Hi, buddy. How you enjoying the wrecking ball? You know you're not supposed to eat that. You know. Actually, hold on. When is this photo? Okay, he carried it. He carried it. But still, it's not good for you. You're gonna break your teeth. We got lots of evidence, mostly photos. But this is all we can have with all we got right now. So we might get more clues later on. Anyway, let's continue on. Okay. I want to say thanks. You're really good. You really hooked me up. Thanks. We're almost there. Once I prove that she committed the crime. Yeah. But there's one more big obstacle we've got to get past. Obstacle? Yeah. Motive. Why would Melissa Foster kill that policewoman anyway? Motive, huh? Actually, I want to know what is the motive? Thinking about it right now. What is the motive? Actually, like what motive? The motive has something to do with this. Tell her this time the whole truth must come out. It's actually interesting. It's actually a really interesting one. Anyway, we're so badly need information. Right. We need the most info about Melissa Foster herself. All we know is that she's a student studying literature. One more thing. What is it? Oh, the incident that happened 5 years ago, of course. There we go, now we get to have info. The kidnapping murder case that Zebra Boy is on death row for. Weird blue zebra. I didn't do nothing. I didn't kill nobody. I never lie. Mr. False, in that case, tell us more about it. About what happened 5 years ago. Okay, I trust you. That day, 5 years ago, I dreamed of it every day. This picture, it reminds me everything. Maybe my water bottle closer. Which looks same, just like then, 5 years ago. Like it could fall apart any minute. Been broken like that for at least 5 years. Stupid City Hall. Ha! Sorry, buddy. You sound like that one that could fall apart at any minute. It's true. I did. I did kidnap her. 5 years ago. I kidnapped. I... Huh? Wait! He's a... This... Wow. I don't know what to say, but... Forget... Forget, Mr. Blue. No, not Mr. Blue. Mr. White. Forget... Von Karma. Forget, who else? Matt Angade. Forget look at me. Well, look at me is not. Furia Tiger, not like. Wow, she's like ranked like with Matt Angard, Von Karma, and I was like damn again, but I've also found something like interesting. Apparently not everyone likes Damn again. I don't know why. I don't know why. I mean, I guess like the only reason I kind of like him is like because I gave him like Mike Guy's voice. I don't know why, but she's like a really tough opponent. So I have a feeling this is not going to be the last time we see her. I have a feeling we're going to see her in the next chapter, and the fact that she's sentenced to jail. So this is something I really want to know. Your girlfriend? Huh? Hey, hold on there. Did you say Fire Throne? The victim's last name. Dahlia Hawthorne. Valerie's little sister. Well, what? Are you serious? Good. Let her go. Shut the... Come closer and I kill her. Sorry. You're not going to get the chance. Detective back then was Valerie Hawthorne. This is so... Move chair! There we go. Chair position. Now I can move, now I can scoot in closer. Detective back then was Valerie Hawthorne. Ah! Sorry, press the wrong button. Now you know this. Now you know where I got the scene from. At first I thought shooting someone for kidnapping was crossing the line, but if it was to protect her little sister, I can understand why she did it. Wrong! No protect sister! Valley betrayed me! Betrayed us! What do you mean she betrayed you? Everything. All lies. All make-believe. Kidnapping too. A make-believe kidnapping? Dahlia, my girlfriend, my love, my teen angel. The victim of a kidnap murder at Dusky Bridge 5 years ago, but wasn't? Who's this woman? I want to know. Actually said my teen angel? He sees one too many soap operas. I do anything she says. Anything Dahlia says. Anything Dahlia says? Oh, hold on a minute. What you're saying is that the kidnapping 5 years ago was planned by... Yeah, in Dahlia. And... Valerie too. What is going on? Dahlia was in a... Wait, then why is... Dahlia's family's rich. Jewelry business. We get one jewel. That's what we thought. Me and Dahlia wrote kidnap note. We sent to her dad. Asked for $2 million diamond. Tell him make exchange at Dusky Bridge. You tell him Valerie make transfer cause she knew the detective. Having a police detective in your pocket is a useful thing, alright. Yen, you're planning on splitting the 2 million 3 ways, huh? I don't think that's gonna work. No, it's not. It's like, I'm right. 3 divided by 3 divided by 20, for example, is like, no, like, let's put 3 divided by 2. No, 2 divided by 3. Much better. It's 0.6. Let's see, wait. Yeah, like 6 point, like not 66666, like multiple sixes. Yeah, but that woman. That woman, Valerie, she do it for real. She shoot me for real, me and Dahlia. I was shot in arm. Dahlia, she jumped in river. Jump? You don't mean she jumped on purpose, do you? I couldn't do it. I could never push her. Anyway, I blacked out. Wake up with police all over. That's when they decided to give you the death sentence. I couldn't believe it. That woman! She betrayed me! That man, Terry Falls, he killed her. He threw her off the bridge. Threw my beloved sister into a roaring river 40 feet below. So confused. These 5 years, all I wonder is, why? Why did she lie? That's all I want to know. So that's why you called her. You want to hear the truth from Valerie herself. Yes, but I forgot what she looked like, so I tell her to wear a scarf. I don't want to hurt her. Just ask why. Why? Why did you lie? Why did you betray me? I just want to hear answer come from her mouth. That's all. Tells me. Wait, no, she's not. I'm literally okay. So maybe. I'm literally like confused. Like, I want to know like how. Just facing away from the camera. It's just. This is really confusing for me. That's why you made a crazy escape like that. But why? We won't know the answer because Valerie's dead. Unless there's something else. Just one thing, Zebra Boy. My senses are tingling all over. Tell me, Mr. False. Where is it? Huh? Where's what? Come on now, kitten. The ransom. $2 million diamond. Remember that now? Did you give it back to Pops? Please take it. I don't know. Huh? You don't know? No, really. I don't know. It's gone. With Dahlia. Dahlia? That day, on the beach, Dahlia put it in her backpack. We've gone with Dahlia. Gone forever into Eagle River. Appear with Dahlia, huh? Wait a minute. You can come back in now. We're about ready to go. Mr. Foss, just one more question. When you said with Dahlia, do you mean the diamond is still missing? Along with the body of Dahlia Heartthorn? Never found her. My sweet Dahlia. Found her? Swallowed by river. Gone Dahlia. My teen angel. Your teen angel? How old was she anyway? You're 20. Dude, you're 20. 5 years ago, you were 20. This girl is something. I'll tell you that. 14? I guess you were robbing cradles before diamonds, exactly. Plans a fake kidnapping and disappears into the bridge. Rock worth 2 mil. Angels these days. I'll take the fall and get one-way ticket to death row. Is Dahlia Heartthorn an angel, or is she really a... It's time, kid. Looks like we have a few more aces up our sleeve. Now, bet. Diamond adds a core record, a $2 million gem. Used as ransom for Dahlia, lost to Eagle River 5 years ago. Training wheels come up now, Mia. Got to strike while the iron is hot. That's one of my rules. Remember it. Alright. Now the question is, what happens in this court? If I remember, Edgeworth's never been defeated. Something must have happened in this trial. It's whenever I talk, static or foam noise. Okay. Time to figure out the results. See if we can get more info on this. So, what we know is Dahlia's body was never found. He jumped to the river. Valley shot Terry. The $2 million diamond that, like, held for ransom is gone. Sorry, yawn. Um, that's all we know. And from what it looks like, Terry wants to talk to Valerie on why did she shot him and like why did she accuse him. Only one way to find out. Again, I forgot what voice I gave to this judge. Oh my gosh, I gotta yawn again. That's weird, cause I had a dream. I had a good night's sleep last night. It was odd. Oh, speaking of good night, speaking of sleeping, I had a crazy dream last night. It's odd. It involves me chainsawing my mother's bed in half. I don't know why. Cause I thought like, oh, my mother has an other bed, so that's good. But then I realized, oh wait, this is her bed. I was like, oh, I'm so nervous. And the first thing that came into my mind is just grab some duct tape, grab some super glue and all, and just tape it all together. But for some reason, like some of the parts are falling apart. Like one of the edges, like one of the corners of the bed, like already like broke. And I was like, wait a minute, but I didn't cut that part. I just chainsawed the bed in half. Like that part was not supposed to be cut for some reason. I don't know why, but like, then the next day my mother saw like the bed broken, and like for some reason she wasn't like pissed off. I don't know why. I was like, okay, I'm gonna house it. My mother's away, and then all of a sudden, I house it in her house, and then all of a sudden I was like, hey, I watched a video, and like, you know what? Let's do the chainsaw thing in real life. And I was like, first of all, where did I get the chainsaw at? I have no idea. There is no chainsaw for some reason, and I just cut the bed in half, and I woke up and was like, oh. I woke up and, oh my gosh. It was a really crazy dream. But yeah. I don't know why. Now I'm just tired. Oh man. Let's continue on. I remember giving him a low voice and hold. Now then, let's continue with the trial of Mr. Terry Falls. I think this is the voice I gave him, I don't know. Witness, are you feeling better? Now witness.
Yes, Your Honor. I'll try my best.
You're a brave young lady. Cunning one as well.
Not this again.
Of course. I can understand a defense lawyer wanting to get her client off the hook. However, trying to pin the crime on an innocent student is... Actually, first of all, like, again, look at Miles, look at Edgeworth, and now look at Edgeworth's profile. The clear difference.
What are you talking about?
My witness is not the person on trial here. She's an innocent bystander who witnessed a violent crime. That's all. What possible reason would a girl like this have for murdering police women? Oh my god. Okay, I'm just gonna drink some water. It's just like it's warm, but here's hoping it gets better. I don't know why I'm tired. Note to self. Note to self. Grab some ice and grab some ice, like, get like a cold water, splash around your face, or stream. Get tired. I don't know why I'm tired. that applies to yesterday, because yesterday was a lazy day for me. I basically napped the whole day. So yeah.
It's certainly hard to imagine this woman as a murderer.
Motive, huh? I figured that's what I had to establish next.
Miss Faye, do you have any evidence for a motive?
Yes, of course. I think.
Still acting as tame as a kitten.
It's Armando.
Listen, lawyer is someone who smiles, no matter how bad it gets. Smile on the outside, but your guts are twisted and nuts. It's a mark of a pro.
So, but I wish you would quit grinning at me like that. Excuse me, may I speak, Mr. Judge?
Of course! Mr. Judge is ready anytime you like.
Stupid lawyer. Not stupid lawyer, stupid judge.
I like to say something. Some people here are suspicious of me, right? That's why I at least wanted you, Mr. Judge, to know that it's not true.
And of course, you're gonna stupidly believe it.
I see you're such an honest and upstanding young lady.
God damn! This is really unfair. No wonder they gave him like a demotion. Gosh, no wonder they demoted him to like non-murder crimes. Like our good judge is perfect. Our good judge is perfect. It looks like this witness is a real professional.
What do you mean?
Look at that 100-watt smile. Just when things are darkest for her, she lights right up.
Very well then. Let's hear what the witness has to say.
That's a yawn! Okay, it's getting annoying.
I was out of the country until the year before last.
Okay, you know what, hold on. Where is it? There. Oh, I'm gonna be right back, cause right now, I don't want, like, I'm gonna just, like, splash my face with cold water so that I can just be re-energized, cause I don't know why. It's just I'm really tired for some reason, so I should just get, like, a wake-up call. Alright, so be right back. Okay, I'm sort of re-energized. Kind of, but I guess. Okay, yeah, I splashed some water in my face. Got a little wake-up call, kind of, and I don't know what part of the door it is, but like, I kind of scraped my hand. It's like a minor bruise, but bleeding, so. But I think I could do well. Okay, let's start.
I was out of the country until the year before last. Until I entered college. Never had been to Eagle Mountain before. I certainly don't have any reason for wanting to hurt a police officer. Holding a grudge and killing the officer who testified against you 5 years ago. Kidnapping a poor girl. I just think the defendant is a terrible, horrible monster.
All the country, eh?
Precisely. Furthermore, she has no possible motive for committing murder.
Indeed.
You're up to bat, kitten. Sharpen those claws and put on your best smile. You bet. Somehow I have to tie her to this case. It's time to do some pressing. Where in the country?
So, what country were you living in then? We were all living abroad, but my parents were killed.
Real civil war. She had to try and make her way back home alone. I think I used Golan instead of Adventurous.
Almost everything. Didn't even have any personal identification.
What kind of sob story is this? Wait, dude, should I press her for details?
Witness, answer my question. I'll even repeat it for you. What country were you in?
Your Honor, this line of questioning is childish. What country she was in and how many languages she may speak are irrelevant here. What we're here to evaluate is whenever this witness has any connection to this case.
I lived abroad ever since I was a little girl. So I could never have known Mr. Falls or Detective Parko.
Yes. I think we established that point.
Yes, indeed. Well then, shall we add what you just stated to this official testimony?
Yes, please, Mr. Judge. Actually, I didn't know. Actually, I didn't know either the victim or the defendant.
Didn't know either person? Are you certain of that?
Yes. I'm afraid I'm rather shy around people.
Oh well, that can't be helped.
If this is the reason why he got demoted, then it better be. He's just agreeing with everything that comes out of her mouth, cause he's stupid.
First time you saw either of them was when they were on the bridge, correct?
Yes, it really was a coincidence.
So what made you decide to go to Eagle Mountain anyway?
I just love being outdoors. Picnics, hiking, you know, that sort of thing.
You don't look like much of a hiker to me, but you look like a digger of sorts. But Eagle Mountain is a 2-hour drive from here, and no trains run through here. There. There are plenty of mountains that are closer and easier to get to.
Well, I went there once with the college hiking club. I fell in love with his stark, desolate beauty and his coldness, yet romantic gloomness.
I didn't know you're such a goth. By the way, what's the name of your college? Prosecution objects any question that involves the witness's private life. All that matters is that she is a material witness to the crime. The witness doesn't need to respond to questions that are clearly malicious intent.
Thank you. She's really gone too far.
Miss Faye! You're treading on thin ice, and you
are treading on my nice list. No, you're never on my nice list anyway to begin with. You suck. You suck. I don't like you anymore. I said ain't. Talk about sensitive. I'm gonna keep pressing.
Perhaps, but your behavior that day was very suspicious. Not only have you contradicted yourself here in court, but you know things you shouldn't. For example, the scratches on the trunk of the car. Well, that's...
Unfortunately, Miss Faye, your last statement proves nothing.
Oh, really? And why is that?
The witness came to the police station once to identify the suspect. It's entirely possible that, at the time, an officer showed her this photo.
That seems like a rather serious mistake.
That's the oldest trick. Prosecutor's book.
It's not fair! That wicked inmate will never be able to forget that horrible day. Only a grudge in killing the officer testifying against you 5 years ago.
A grudge?
Well, the policewoman's testimony was crucial, wasn't it? Crucial in getting the defendant sentenced to death.
Yes, and that's precisely why he harbored such a deep anger against her. So much anger that he forgot his own guilt. My client has always maintained that he's innocent of those charges.
He's rather forgetful. Your client, I mean. Not only did he forget about what he did, but he forgot the poor policewoman as well.
What do you mean by that?
Your client. He forgot what the detective looked like, right? Too bad for her that he didn't forget about her testimony as well.
Oh, she's right about that. Boss is kind of forgetful. You said he forgot what the detective looked like. What do you mean by that?
Well, he couldn't tell who she was without some kind of identification, right?
Right. That's why the victim was wearing a scarf as identification.
Well, what if I had been wearing a white scarf that day? He probably would have tried to kill me.
That's true. He's clearly a bitter man.
And you're clearly a bigger moron than the other judge.
Mr. Fall's reputation just keeps getting worse and worse. Besides, it's best not to poke too deep. What should I do with that last statement?
Your Honor,
what the witness just said right now was tremendously important. I'd like it added to the official testimony.
the prosecution has no objection. After all, the defendant is a killer and a mentally unbalanced one at that. That testimony helps to further prove that point.
No, that's not why
Enough. Witness, if you would.
My pleasure, Mr. Judge. Guess I'm lucky I wasn't wearing a white scarf.
I'm gonna hold it one more time and then...
Weren't you out of the country until the year before last? Well, I saw a report about escaped convict on the news. And an in-depth report about this whole history.
So you were still living abroad 5 years ago.
That... Ooh, it's her! It's her!
Yes. I'll let her get away with these lies.
Listen to me. She's neck deep in this whole thing. Somehow, you're just going to have to get her to show the court her true self. Okay, it is. I knew it is. Witness, I want you to look at this photo you took.
Hard to see in the photo, but look at the scarf the victim wore as identification.
Oh, we're talking about this scarf right here, eh?
Yes, that's it. The scarf the policewoman was wearing.
Alright, now, just don't mess up. Don't mess up.
That's strange. In your testimony, you say the following. I guess I'm lucky I wasn't wearing a white scarf.
What?
This is a scarf you identify as belonged to the victim. But it certainly doesn't look white to me.
Well, it was foggy that day, and it was raining as well. It's not surprising that she mistook it for white.
Sorry, but not this time. The witness just confirmed that this wasn't the victim's scarf.
Yes, but what's the significance? It's true that the scarf doesn't look white, but
There's only one explanation for this mix-up. The reason why the witness thought the scarf was white is... Crying? The witness photo?
Face thinking is wrong. Please, kid. You gotta do something. You're killing me over here. Okay, that was the wrong one. Wait. Good, load. Yep. Objection! Objection. There we go, save time.
Witness?
Okay, it's the no.
Witness? Have you seen this note? No, no, never.
it's top secret evidence. There's no reason that you would have.
I wonder about that. What do you mean? This note shows it's a false instruction to the victim regarding their meeting. It says, wear white scarf for identification.
White scarf?
Ah! There it is!
Witness, you knew that this note said. And it's because you knew that you slipped up and mistakenly said white scarf. Well, Miss Foster?
Order! 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 Mr. Edgeworth, I'm waiting for an explanation.
I'm quite sure this note wasn't leaked to the public.
And yet, this witness knew exactly what the note said. At the time of the murder, the number of people that knew were quite limited. Terry Falls is one, the person who wrote the note, Valley Hearthstone, is another. And finally, one more person.
Did you say one more person?
That's right. The person that no one would have suspected. Have you figured it out, kitten?
Yep. Third person that knew the contents of this note was...
Hang on there, kitten.
What is it, Mr. Armando?
Here, I made some special... Figure out before it gets cold. Don't be shy.
Why are you doing this?
Brainy simulation. Drink some of this and then think it over again. Listen, keep messing up like that and you're going to get the judge mad. Is it actually the victim? Yes.
That person is Dahlia Heartthorn.
Dahlia Heartthorn? I never heard that name before.
Look at the victim's note. This is what it says. Talk to Dahlia. Tell her this time. There is her name. Right there.
What's this? So who is this person? This Dahlia Heartthorn?
This lady must be desperate if she's trying to bring the dead back to life.
The dead?
Dahlia Heartthorn was the victim's deceased younger sister. She was killed in a crime 5 years ago.
Killed in a crime? You don't mean...
Yes, she was kidnapped and killed by Terry Falls.
You said she was killed. But was she really?
What are you implying?
Of course, people thought she had died 5 years ago. When she fell off Dusky Bridge and was lost in the Eagle River. However, her corpse was never found.
She was declared legally dead 5 years ago. As far as the law is concerned, Dahlia Heartthorn is officially dead.
The fact remains that her body was never recovered. Dahlia Heartthorn was 14 years old 5 years ago. If she were still alive, she would be 19 now. Melissa Foster. I believe that's the same age you are.
Even you couldn't. Miss Faye. You're not saying...
But I am. That's precisely what I am saying. This witness before us is the girl that was kidnapped and killed 5 years ago. This girl is in fact Miss Dahlia Heartthorn.
What?
Nice work. That was like tossing a grenade into a three-alarm fire. Unless you can tie all the loose ends together. You're nothing but a hit-and-run arsonist.
I understand. I can expose her true nature. I can turn this whole case on its head. That's my chance to make this extra squirm.
Willis, just who are you anyway?
I didn't think it'd come to this. That's enough. You don't have to say any more, witness.
Yes, I understand.
What? Mr. Edgeworth, explain yourself.
Your Honor, I have an admission to make. I honestly never thought the defense would pursue the man this far.
You don't mean...
Yes. The prosecutor's office isn't filled with fools, you know. Naturally, we conduct a full background checks on all of our witnesses.
What did he say?
Looks like the kid knew. He knew her true identity from the get-go.
No way. Then why?
And to reveal her secret, he wasn't going to say anything about it. All he wanted was her testimony. So he made a little trade. Let me introduce you to the victim's younger sister, Miss Dahlia Heartthorn. Hey, what is that worth planning?
What? I thought she died 5 years ago.
Not so as well. But, well, as you can see.
Why? Why is she hiding her identity for 5 years?
That has nothing to do with the current case. She was merely an accidental witness to a crime.
Accidental? I don't believe that for a minute. For the last 5 years, she's playing the role of the victim. And now we find her acting suspiciously at the scene of another murder?
Really, Miss Faye? I must say your strategy here is painfully obvious. You're trying to pin your client's crime to an innocent witness in order to win. At any cost.
How dare you?
Please, let's take a moment to think. 5 years ago, This girl was kidnapped and nearly killed. Why is my... Why is like my mouth... My mouth open when I close my lid. But even worse than that, 5 years later, Dahlia Hearthstone lost something much more precious. Her big sister. Miss Faye must be insane to suggest that she murdered her. What?
I'm inclined to agree with the prosecutor's logic. Miss Faye, do you have any evidence to back up your assertion? What possible reason would this witness have for killing her beloved sister?
Well, you see, I was winning. Somehow he turned it around on me.
I think you need a little push in the right direction, kitten. The defense is prepared to present evidence supporting our claim.
That wasn't me. It was this guy, the crazy coffee addict.
I think we've heard enough empty threats from you, old man. What makes you think they're empty, boy? Because your protege looks like she's sweating bullets.
I am sweating bullets.
You think you're in a tough spot, huh?
Of course, aren't I?
No. Just arrive at the moment of truth. That's all. Drinking time. Hold on. I hope that water drop did not spill.
Actually, it's just one single drop, so it won't affect much. Yeah, it won't affect much.
Whether you win or lose, that's all up to you.
To me?
Oh, rash of youth.
Rashes of youth. How charming. It's coming from someone younger than me.
Now then, let's not waste any more time. Miss Faye, what motive would this witness have for murdering her own sister, Valerie Hearthstone?
The diamond or... Let's start with the diamond. What is this? This is the defense's idea of a joke.
Though I clearly don't get up the punchline. Well, Miss Faye?
Oh, that was the rashes of youth.
The rashes of youth?
Okay, it's not the diamond. So it has to be the victim's zone.
Story starts after Terry Falls escaped. Called Valerie and told her he wanted to meet. This is the note she left. It says, talk to Dahlia. Tell her this time the whole truth must come out. Valerie Hearthstone gave Dahlia a warning. She told her she was going to reveal the world the whole truth.
The whole truth?
There was a dangerously important secret between Valerie and Dahlia. That's the reason Dahlia felt she had to kill Valerie. To keep her mouth shut permanently.
Terrific story, Miss Faye. If you like fiction, that is. Lie in the court, Miss Faye. What is the secret that was so important? Where's your evidence? Dahlia and Valerie Hearthstone. Dahlia and Valerie Hearthstone? And Terry Falls. There's only one important secret that connects them all.
Oh, yes, I know the secret.
Your Honor,
the defense would like to request further testimony.
What testimony?
Regarding the kidnapping 5 years ago. I believe it will explain a lot of things. Such as the nature of the important secret between the Hearthstone sisters.
Very well. I grant your request for further testimony. I don't know it'll be painful for you, but can you enlighten us once more? This got, bro. No, that's not right.
Yes, I'll try, Mr. Judge.
On the old charm one more time, Dahlia. This will be the last time you hide behind your womanly wiles. Wiles? Or wills? Wait. Wiles. I think it's wild. Into it! Here we go!
5 years ago, I was kidnapped by Mr. Falls. The ransom price was a raw diamond. My sister Valerie brought it to the bridge. She made the exchange. She shot Mr. Falls in the arm. That's when Mr. Falls tried to kill me by shoving me off the bridge from behind. I survived, but I was afraid I might be kidnapped again for my family's money. But I decided to change my identity and start a new life.
Kidnapping left her emotionally scarred. For her sister's help, she left the Heartthorn family and started all over again. And we're to believe after all that, she murdered her sister? Preposterous!
Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Miss Fairy?
Yes, Your Honor?
As you've heard, the witness is still traumatized from the kidnapping. I'll ask you again to be extremely gentle in your cross-examination.
Oh my gosh. Jump on me again. Ha! We're not allowed to fight, then let's twist some arms. No. Still got that info. That ace up our sleeves. What info? Come on, Kin. Don't say you already forgotten already. The fact that the kidnapping 5 years ago was staged.
That's right, it was a fake kidnapping. Terry Falls told us that in the lobby.
I do anything she says, anything Dahlia says.
You're saying that the kidnapping 5 years ago was planned by...
Yes, me and Dahlia. And Valerie too.
That's it. Fake kidnapping is your best shot, Mia. That's her secret.
Okay. No, we don't use Harry's phone. Okay, so maybe we have to press. That depends. That depends on all. Let's end this. I'd like to hear more about what happened right after that moment.
Mr. Falls was shot right in the arm. He let go of me. I was dazed. I tried to run away, but Mr. Falls turned to grab me as well. I ran past. He and I locked eyes for a second. Gave me a large, bloodthirsty grin.
A bloodthirsty grin? Oh!
In the next instant,
I advise the court to remember that the river is 18 feet deep and incredibly swift.
I was a strong swimmer. I was knocked out. When I came to, I had been carried away on a river to a strange place. I'll never forget that day. Only bridge, nowhere to run. Just one little shelf behind. That was it. Before my sister could catch me and fell into the river.
Unless Nope, it's not. It's not the diamond. And that's why you hide your identity?
Yes, I only told my sister.
Follow your heart, don't eh?
Yes, she's the only one who knew about me.
Meanwhile, legally, this witness has been deceased for 5 years.
I didn't ever want something like that to happen to me again.
And in the day was Melissa Foster, right?
Yes, my sister helped me get the official paperwork taken care of.
Makes sense. Not insider's help. You know the paperwork would have been impossible.
She's the only person left in the world I can count on. And you think I killed her? There's no way I could.
Well, it's true for this witness too. Truth about the stage kidnapping comes out, everyone in the courtroom will know how much of a cheese bill it really is.
Yes.
As a tutor, we're tutoring him? Is it false?
No, of course not. Don't be ridiculous. Boss came to the house to tutor me.
Makes sense. 5 years ago, she was only 14. He probably came up with the kidnapping plan during that time. The Arthons are in the jewelry trade are quite wealthy, you see.
Quite the clever fellow that Mr. Falls.
Did I hear him right? You just call Mr. Falls a clever fellow. Unless... Not the diamond. I heard the diamond's valued in the neighborhood of $2 million.
$2 million?
It was still uncut, so it's about the size of a pint of milk.
A $2 million pint of milk. I don't know what to think about that.
Bennett demanded that her sister, Valerie, make the exchange. Not as a detective, of course, but as an individual. By the way, I want to ask you, Miss Edgeworth, why do you think he wanted to make the exchange up there on that mountain? If he ever got surrounded, it would be hard to escape. One thing a kidnapper wants to prevent, and that's a police involvement. A place like that, it would be easy to tell if he was being followed. With only one entrance to the mountain. He was assuring his safety.
The wickedly clever man that Mr. Falls is.
Yeah, right. All your plan.
Wait, now we about the diamond to the mountain.
No. Let's see.
Yes, but actually that saved my life.
What do you mean?
See, Mr. Falls was holding a knife in his right hand. Somehow I just knew he was going to use it. He was going to use that knife to kill me. That's why my sister shot him. To save me.
It's not that as well. This is honestly a little tricky. Let's see. What other is there? Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's think. We have to figure out how it was staged. What evidence do we have? Terry, Valerie, and Delia Hartwell. I feel like it is actually a little different one. Coming from the bridge from behind. I have the map. Oh, the map? Wait, why though? You said that Mr. Fox pushed you into Eagle River. However, that's hard to believe. But it's true! I felt a push on my back. Certain of it, it was Mr. Fox. I'm sorry. I guess I wasn't clear enough. Shouldn't have said that's hard to believe. Should say that's impossible. Impossible? I just have to recall the condition of Dusky Bridge. Now and 5 years ago. That bridge hasn't changed one bit in these last 5 years. Someone pushed you from behind as you claim. Well, she would have died. Oh, she would have died. Oh, that actually makes a lot more sense. That? Okay. Please. Okay. Hey. You have been smashed by the bedrock below. Almost certain death. Almost certain death. You understand now, Dahlia Hartwell? Very notion that my client pushed you from behind is impossible. Your Honor, this event occurred 5 years ago. Why, for all we know, the water level in the river may have been higher back then. This is 40 feet from the bridge to the river. A small change in the water level would have made a difference.
You're right! If the events occurred just as the witness has testified, then the defendant could have pushed the witness into the river. Young lady, what is the meaning of this?
You see, I...
Just a moment, Your Honor! There's Edward's face. There we go. Now that looks like Edward.
It's true that the witness testified that the defendant pushed her into the river. However, she never said that she fell from the back end of the bridge.
What do you mean? After being shot in the arm, it's possible that Mr. Falls panicked. Therefore, he could have unwillingly pushed her off the side of the bridge.
If that's true, she would have fallen into the river. Well, Miss Hartwell, is Mr. Edward's explanation correct?
Now that you mention it, I do remember now when I fell off that bridge. I sure got caught on one of the bridge's side wires.
You can't be serious!
Order in the court.
Unless, wait, let me see the... could have pushed. Nope, she could not push it. Seems Miss Faye's assault has finally reached its conclusion. Not now, Mia. There's no time to retreat. Fortunately for you, this is just the start of Miss Faye's assault. What? I believe your reasoning was something like this, Mr. Edgeworth. To being shot in the arm, it's possible that Miss Falls panicked. Therefore, he could have unwillingly pushed her off the side of the bridge. However, once again, I'm forced to say that's impossible. Ridiculous! What's so impossible about that? Because your flawed logic contradicts the court record. Your Honor, all the answers are right here in this photo. Take a look at the wires supporting both sides of the bridge. They extended up to about 5 feet off the ground. It would be impossible to push someone off from there. No! But let's remember the size and strength of the defendant. Wires like this wouldn't be a problem for him. He could have easily picked up a 14-year-old girl and thrown her over. So young and already so forgetful, Mr. Edgeworth. Mr. Falls had been shot in the right arm. Oh! More importantly, Valley Hearthstone had her gun trained on him at point-blank range. So, Mr. Falls throwing the witness off the bridge? That's clearly impossible.
Order! Order! What's the meaning of this?
Dahlia Hearthstone, you jumped into the Eagle River intentionally.
What is this?
Indeed! What do you mean by such a ridiculous remark?
Yes, it's ridiculous.
Or is it?
My sister was there to help me. She had her gun in handcuffs. She could have saved me. Jumping into a thing of river like that would have been suicide.
Perhaps, but still, that's exactly what you did. You were probably confident that you could handle the swift current. Even more so, the witness had much more compelling reason for jumping into the river. Oh, then what is it? What was so important that she wanted to jump into the river? The witness is still alive. That fact alone explains everything. This is why she risked her life by jumping into the rapid of Eagle River. Not for Terry. Not for Valerie. Not to get herself an identity. Not because of the map. Not because of the scarf. Not because of the car or whatever. Not because of the camera, but obviously you should know. The diamond. 5 years ago, something else disappeared along with Dahlia that day. The item that Valerie brought up to the mountain with her. $2 million diamond. Ah! No! It can't be! Yes, Dahlia had it planned from the beginning. $2 million. She was going to keep it all for herself. Force Mr. Falls to help her fake the kidnapping. At the last minute, she betrayed him, threw herself into the river. The ransom tucked away safely in her backpack. Why, that's simply ridiculous!
Order!
Your Honor! 5 years ago, the witness was only 14 years old! You really think a 14-year-old is capable of such a demonic plan? This woman is a demon. There was one more person who helped make a demon out of her. Her sister. Oh, okay. I thought I was gonna answer that. I thought I was gonna, like, show a profile. Valerie Hearthstone.
You mean the victim was involved in the kidnapping plot as well?
She was a detective then! You're saying she participated in her sister's kidnapping? Precisely. I'm sure that has weighed heavily on her conscience for the past 5 years.
the sole reason behind the victim's murder.
What do you mean by that?
The day of the murder, after receiving the phone call from Mr. Falls, Valerie called her sister Dahlia.
We're getting close, guys. We're getting really close. We're getting really close.
And then she told her she was planning to do.
I have a feeling we're getting to the end.
Planning to do?
She's going to tell the whole truth. She wrote in her note.
That is what sealed Valerie's Hearthstone's fate. That is when you hatch your demonic plan to kill two birds with one stone. A plan that would ensure neither of your accomplices the kidnapping would top. And that is why you killed your sister, Valerie Hearthstone.
Who's that? Laughing at Tom like this.
Forgive me, it's just hilarious.
Witness? Is that you?
You amuse me, woman. Miss Maya Fey.
I said Maya Fey, said Mia Fey.
Certainly weave an excellent tale. Naturally, you have the evidence to back it up, don't you?
Evidence?
Evidence I had planned the kidnapping, of course. That, at 14, I plotted with Mr. Falls and my sister. Well, one more thing. What happened to the $2 million diamond? If you can provide evidence to at least show that.
Well, Miss Faye.
I don't know. What a joke. You, Miss Faye. You stupid or something?
Oh, don't.
I prove a fake kidnapping that happened 5 years ago. Don't even have decisive proof of Valerie Hearthstone's murder.
Well, it seems that we've come to the end. To be honest, witness's behavior does raise certain suspicion. However, I am forced to reject the assertion made by the defense.
Of course you are. Is this it? Is it really over? That girl's made a fool of me and there's nothing I can do about it.
Ha! Now evidence the trial is over? Who'd have said that? Yeah.
Mr. Armando?
Come on now, kid. Haven't you figured out that you can make your own rules? For example, even if there's no evidence, there's still testimony.
Testimony?
On the day in question, Dahlia Hearthstone murdered her sister, Valerie Hearthstone. She hid her body in the trunk of Mr. Falls' car, then wanted to meet with him. Disguised as his sister, Valerie Hearthstone. That's what you think, right?
Yes, that's right.
In that case, there's only one answer, right? There's only one person left who can testify about Valerie Hearthstone's murder.
There's no proof. There's only one thing left to do. Who's the one person who can testify that demon woman's crime? Your Honor, the defense wishes to call a new witness.
New witness?
Yes, we would like to hear the testimony of Terry Falls.
Defendant?
There's only one person that can shed any further light on the situation. Only one person that knows what Dahlia's role in kidnapping was. The only person that can say whenever the person in the photo is Valerie Hearthstone. Whenever it was in fact her younger sister Dahlia, disguised as her. There's only one person who can solve this riddle once and for all. And that person is Terry Falls.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, what is your take on this?
Why not? Prosecution has no objection.
Very well. Bailiff, bring the defendant to the witness stand.
This is my last chance, Mr. Falls. My last chance to establish Dahlia's guilt. You're all I have left.
Defendant, heard everything that's been said up to this point, yes?
I don't believe it. No way. Dahlia died 5 years ago. Finally betrayed me.
Mr. Falls, I don't know what she said to you 5 years ago, but one thing is clear. Dahlia is very much alive. You were used for $2 million.
That's not true.
Mr. Falls, there's only one question I want to answer to. 2 days ago on Dusky Bridge, who did you meet? The Valley Heartthorn? Was it Dahlia Heartthorn?
Dahlia, you betray me? 5 years ago, she promised never betrayed each other.
Harry,
Dahlia! It's true! You are alive?
you don't trust me anymore? He's sad.
Tell the truth! Tell the truth! I believe in you!
She didn't need to say it. She already know. But there's one thing that I will say. My life is in your hands right now, Terry.
We lost. We lost, didn't we?
Well, all Mr. Falls to testify once.
Very low!
Well then, Mr. Falls, yours will be the final testimony in this trial. Witness! Ah! Oh, sorry, I apologize! Water! Please, water! Get up! Need water!
Ha! Oh well, I guess I have to be my coffee instead. This is the way you're probably feeling right now. Darker and bitter than hell itself.
Whoa!
Here we go.
That day, 4 p.m., I stopped the car. I was in front of Beach.
She wasn't there, so I waited on bridge. I watched my car from bridge. I never put nobody in that car. Finally, one woman came. She stood in front of me. We talked, then she left. That was Valerie. Not my Dahlia!
It's false! You're covering for her!
Oh my gosh, of course we lost.
You think she would do the same for you?
That's enough, Miss Faye. This last statement was a fitting way to end the final testimony of the trial.
Well then, Miss Faye, please proceed with your cross-examination.
Is that how you want to end, Mr. Falls? Not a guilty verdict to go along with your death sentence?
There's only one person who can stop it. You, kitten. I think. Let's see. Nope, you didn't.
So when you got to the bridge, no one had arrived, huh? So you wait on the bridge. You sure of that?
Yeah, I'm sure.
You're sure, huh? Well then I'm sure too, Mr. Falls. I'm sure that you're lying.
What?
Oh? I want to hear your rational... Oh yeah, it's rational tale. You're rational on this, Miss Faye.
You want to know who arrived at the bridge first? Just look at this photo. It's perfectly clear. Obviously, the person that came first would be the one at the end of the bridge, right?
But that's the victim at the end of the bridge!
Precisely my point. In other words, Mr. False must have arrived at the bridge after she did. Mr. False? Please don't get so worked up. We just want the truth. Go.
I got that around 4 o'clock. It's true. I had somewhere to go. A special place. Go to a special place before you went to the bridge? Yeah. It's an old temple about 15 minutes from the beach. From the beach. 5 years ago, me and Talia, we promised each other. We swore we wouldn't betray each other. She bought a memento to represent our love.
Mento?
5 years ago, I hid it on the base of tree there.
Oh! Oh my god! The poison! The poison! The necklace and point! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it is! This is some This is not the end. I feel this is not the end. We're going to that next chapter has to involve
Little bottle. A necklace is your memento? Quite charming, but it looks empty.
Your Honor, you heard what my client said. He arrived at the scene at 4 o'clock. He then left his car unattended and walked away. He was gone for approximately 30 minutes. That much time. Dahlia Harthor could have easily hit the body in the trunk of his car.
No!
Indeed. There certainly was enough time for it.
Still got a chance. It's false. There's no mistaking it. Huh? It's a false?
Oh no! He drunk it. He drunk the...
Witness? I promised her 5 years ago. If it ever happens that we can't trust each other no more, then we're supposed to drink bottle.
No! No, stop the trial! Your Honor, we need a recess!
I was stupid. Couldn't keep promise. So I did it. I drank this.
No, we are so close. Just a little more. I was going to prove your innocence.
No, don't want that. Don't trust self. Maybe kill again. Kill sweet Dahlia again.
It's a false.
Mr. Armando, thanks for the coffee.
So my first trial ended, suddenly and tragically. It ended with no winners, and losers.
I'm gonna put it in third person. I'm gonna speak in third person. I don't think I can from this. Maya ended up with a wound that cut so deep into her soul, she thought it never healed. She's sure it was the same for the young prosecutor as well. But one person, true criminal, Dahlia Hawthorne, she left the courtroom with a secret smile on her demonically sweet face. Unforgivable. That witch. Mr. Armando? So close to the truth. Right there in front of us. Just a little too soft, kid. It's my fault. It's not my fault that Mr. Frost killed himself. Don't cry, kid. You're going to make my coffee all salty.
No, it wasn't cut for this.
Mia. Don't you get it? Can't cry yet. The only time a lawyer can cry is when it's all over.
It's Armando.
No matter how tough the case, no matter how big the memories, they always fade over time. Then you file them away. Eventually forget them. One year later, in this very same courthouse, I myself are wrapped up that case. But I knew it. This case is related to the first one. Only after that did Dahlia Hawthorne get put on trial for her crimes. The verdict that was ultimately handed down to her was guilty, of course. Naturally, when the verdict was read, she had a perfect angelic smile on her face. What does that mean? It's finally all over. At least, that's what I thought at the time. Fortunately, could have been more wrong. In 5 years, now something has happened. Made me remember all this. See it. Let's see it. Bridge to Turnabout. For the sake of it, let's see what happens next time. Let's get the preview right now. Shijishito, the treasure-carrying village, heirloom, whose name means 7 branches sword. Said that this sacred sword represents life itself. Though the branches may appear to be infinite, choices limitless. Like our destinies, sword comes to but one end, one merciless point. When the silver cord, fragile thread that binds us to this world, is served. Illusion is revealed, and the impeccability of fate is finally laid bare. Ladies and gentlemen, date. Next time, we start the final chapter of Trials and Tribulation, meaning we're close to ending this trilogy. Which leads me to one thing. Oh, not no game. Is Dahlia Heartthrob gonna be involved in this? What does the Faye family hold after? We'll find out next time. This is a really, really crazy stream. This episode has to be a big one because there is no way. There is no possible way that could happen. There is no possible way. This is getting so interesting. Oh crap. I don't know why I laughed, but somehow I feel like I almost sprained my muscle joint. Sprained a muscle joint. Anyway. Guys, thank you so much for joining, and this has been a really, really big story. So with that, I'll see you guys next time for episode 4, not episode 4, for the final chapter in this Ace Attorney trilogy. We're getting to the big one. Until then, be sure to follow me on Twitter, Threads, and Instagram. I'll see you guys all tomorrow, same time as today, as we start episode 5. Again, start episode 5. Let's see how this all goes down. We don't know what's gonna happen. Only one way to find out. Anyway, thank you. And see you all next time. Bye.